Hello, I am SquidofLove. Welcome back. Black Desert Online released today its newest update, which adds 2 new playable classes in the game, and this is giving us the perfect opportunity to jump in there and see how good the game is. Black Desert was released on NA and Europe last month and is already considered as one of the best MMORPG of all time. So let's just jump in there, see what we can do in Black Desert and how good the game is. And since today's update added 2 new classes in the game, let's start our tour in Black Desert from the classes that are available in NA and Europe at the moment. There are 10 classes: the Warrior, the Ranger, Sorceress, Berserker, Tamer, Musa and Maehwa, which are the 2 new classes, the Musa and Maehwa, that were added today, the Valkyrie, the Wizard and the Witch. There are more classes available in the Korean version of the game, but we will have to wait in order to get them with a future update. And as you can see, there are melee classes good at close combat like the Warrior and the Berserker, ranged classes like the Ranger, mages like the Sorceress, the Wizard and the Witch, the classes you will expect to see from a fantasy RPG. What Black Desert is doing different though is the fact that it is not following the traditional path of the Holy Trinity. And by that I mean that there is no dedicated tank, there is no dedicated healer in the game. Sure, some classes have some healing abilities that could be used in order to replenish HP, but they cannot be considered as healers. And the same goes with tanks. There are some classes like the Warrior or the Valkyrie that can take a bit more damage than the others, but they are definitely not tanks. The game mostly relies on evasion tactics, on you avoiding being hit by your enemies and not sitting there tanking the damage until you have killed them. This is a very nice way, a unique, fresh way to play an MMO like Black Desert. And of course you will be given some options to customize your character, make him look whatever you like, whatever you want him to look. You can change his hair or her hair, his face, the body, the way his body looks, his horoscope, and of course give him a name, and that's all you need to do in order to start playing the game. After that you are ready to enjoy what Black Desert has to offer, and believe me when I say a lot of stuff. The heart of Black Desert is its combat system, which is action based. That means that you will have to aim where you want to use your skill, where you want to attack. There is no targeting in the game. You cannot target a certain enemy, a certain character and just press keys in order to kill him. You will have to aim, move around and of course dodge his attacks. And this is exactly what makes Black Desert a very enjoyable game to play. Of course each class has its own unique skills and abilities that you will have to use, you will have to utilize in order to destroy your targets, destroy your enemies, and proceed further into the game. And again, Black Desert is doing things on its own way, and we should be glad for it because it gives us another unique way to play. Skills are not supposed to be used in hotkeys, place them in the hotbar and try to use them like this. Instead, you will need to learn how to use them together, try to make some combos, and in that way get the most out of them, use them faster and destroy harder enemies, harder targets, easier than by using them one by one from your hotbar. It is a very interesting system and it requires a lot of practice in order to learn it, because it's quite difficult at the beginning to get used at all the combos, at all the keys that you will have to push in order to activate 2-3 skills one after the other. But it is definitely worth the practice and the time you will spend in order to become better at this combat system. As you level up, more skills for your class are becoming available to you, but you haven't learned them yet until you purchase them with skill points. And the way to earn skill points is to fight mobs, is to grind mobs until you have enough skill points to buy the next skill of your choice. At certain levels, skills are unlocked and you can choose to get them, purchase them with your skill points, but it will be impossible to get all the skills of your class, so you will have to choose certain skills, the skills that fit your playstyle the most, and try to make a build that will be more personal to you and the way you play. And this is excellent because it gives us the opportunity to create a character based on us and the way we like play, we enjoy playing, we enjoy fighting. By pressing K in game, you can view all the skills that your class can learn. You can view also what kind of keys you have to press in order to activate the skills, and after that you can try and learn how to make interesting combos, powerful combos of these skills based on the keys you will have to press. It is a very interesting idea, and this is what makes Black Desert a lot of fun. Very interesting also is the way armor works, gear is working in this game. There is no level requirement for gear. That means that at level 1 you can buy, if you have enough money, which I doubt, you can buy the best gear for your class and use it in order to level up. It will be difficult for your first character, but when you have a high character in level reach with a lot of money, you can make alts very easily and equip them with the best gear out there. And this is making the whole process a lot easier. This is also giving the opportunity to players that want to play a bit more peacefully and they are not into combat that much to do other activities in the game, because Black Desert is a sandbox. Didn't mention earlier, but it's a sandbox. You can do a lot of stuff, you can perform a lot of activities, gain money, get the best gear, and then you can start leveling, having the best you can afford. And talking about leveling, although there are quests in the game, the best way to advance in levels is by grinding mobs. This is the best way to earn not only money but also skill points, and of course gain higher levels faster than by doing quests. Questing is not useless though, quite the contrary. From quests you can gain some very valuable rewards such as contribution points and expand your inventory. We have talked about the skill points and how important they are in order to learn skills for your class, for your character. We can see them here next to our level. There are some other important stats as well that we have to take notice before we proceed. First one is the energy. Energy is required to do pretty much every activity in the game except combat. It is required in order to fish, in order to craft, in order to do everything, in order to gather materials. It is very important. If you don't have enough energy, you cannot perform a certain activity and you will have to wait in order to replenish. You get 1 point every 3 minutes, so it will take a while in order to fill it up. There are some ways that you can fill it, such as sleeping in a bed, but in general you will have to make a nice plan of how to use your energy if you are looking to craft. And the other one are contribution points. They are mainly rewarded from quests, and they are also very important because they allow you to rent a house, invest in nodes, or even rent items from NPC. What exactly are nodes? Let's take a look at the map, which is gorgeous. In my opinion, it's a very beautiful, very detailed map. You can see how great this game is by the map, only by the map. Let's go ahead and take a look at the nodes. These are the nodes. Western Gateway is a node. Wolf Hills is a node. There are exploration nodes and nodes that you use in order to produce items. And you have to connect them one to another if you want to perform activities like trading. In general, it is good to connect the nodes and you need contribution points in order to connect a node. So for example, in Western Gateway, I have activated the node. I can remove it and take back my contribution points. I'm not gonna do it, but we can activate other nodes if we want. It is not necessary. They keep our contribution points when activate them. When deactivate them, we get the contribution points back. It is an excellent system, especially if you're doing trading, because you can connect, for example, Olvia, the starting area, to Velia, the first major city you are gonna visit, and that way you can trade, you can gain the full price, the full value of the item you are trading. If Olvia and Velia are not connected, then you are only gonna get 30% of the value you are trading. If you purchase an item in Velia and try to sell it in Olvia, you will only get 30% of its value. Contribution points are very important because they will give you the option to trade in various territories, in various areas, but also they will give you the option to buy a house. And you can buy a house and use it any way you like. you can make it work as storage in order to gain more space in your inventory, your city inventory, refinery, wagon, part workshop. You can make it work as a workshop in order to craft certain items, or simply a residence where you can live, have some furniture, and so off. Housing system is also excellent in Black Desert because it is instanced, so there's always room, there are always houses for you to rent and stay in there, or use them for storage or lodging or as a workshop. In general, I said before that Black Desert is a sandbox. It's a huge world, a very big world, and you can do anything you like. There is no end goal, there is no certain task you have to complete in order to consider the game completed. All you have to do is have fun, enjoy the game, go out there, explore if you want. It is a big world, you can do pretty much everything. So what else there is in the game to do except fighting? You can start with trading, and let's start talking about trading since we have already mentioned it. You can go to a merchant and browse his commodities, what commodities are available for you to buy and sell them somewhere else, and you can use your energy in order to see the prices in other areas. Then you can choose a location from the map and try to sell the commodities over there in order to make profit. Since you will be poor at the beginning, you will have to do it by foot. You will have to carry the commodities over there by yourself. This will take some time, but it doesn't matter because it will help you level up your strength as well. As you gain more money, you can even buy your own wagon and start doing some more luxurious trading. You can carry more stuff, make more profit, and in general make more money. And this is also the best way to admire the beauty of Black Desert. In general, there are a lot of money to be made in trading, and it is a very well and not so complex system. Other peaceful activities you can perform and spend some time if you want to relax are fishing in order to get fish and sell them, or cook them in order to make your own food. Become a farmer and tend your own crops. You can buy seeds and you can plant them, and you can tend to them in order to grow vegetables, grow fruits, and again sell them or use them to make your own food. It is a very nice system and it is very well made. There are some certain conditions you have to take notice of on the map, such as waterways, humidity and stuff like that. It is a nice mini game. I will say it's a nice mini game that you could spend some time with. You can even start hunting down wild horses and try to tame them, again for profit, or if you wanna breed them and make a very good horse for yourself and travel around. In general, Black Desert is very rich content-wise, and you will have a lot of activities to perform. You will not be bored. Let's not also forget about crafting. Black Desert has a very detailed crafting system, and you can create pretty much everything in the game. But do not let these peaceful activities fool you. Black Desert is a game heavily focused on PvP. After a certain level, PvP is unlocked. If I'm not mistaken, at 45, maybe 50, I don't remember correctly, PvP is unlocked for your character, and you can attack anyone, anywhere, and you can be attacked by anyone, anywhere. Except, of course, safe zones such as cities and villages. That doesn't mean that the whole world of Black Desert is full of PKing trolls running around killing everybody, and this is thanks to the karma system. Every time someone is attacking another player without any real reason, he is losing karma, and if you lose a lot of karma, then you will become red. You will not be able to enter cities, guards will attack you, most NPC will not deal with you. In general, it will be a huge pain to live with a lot of karma. So do not be afraid, you will have to seriously mess with someone in order to come after you. Black Desert is providing an excellent open world PvP system for clans to fight each other and have fun. And this is what makes the game perfect. It is very nice, it feels nice to see a game that brings back the glory of open world PvP after so many years, and I hope it will become better and better. This was Black Desert Online, a great game with an amazing combat system. The combat is so enjoyable, you can spend hours playing, you can spend hours grinding mobs, and of course later when you unlock PvP you can have a lot of fun with your clan or friends, fighting other players, fighting other clans, or even competing for domination over a certain area. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Thank you for joining me, I am SquidofLove and I will see you next time. Bye bye.